So we're at the tail end of the restoration. Pretty much all that's left is looking for the blown bulbs and restoring them, replacing the bulbs. So as you can see, she's all nicely lit up, apart from a few bulbs. The flag's up, crest is on, both floors all painted, just missing some of the navigation lights, got to sort some of those out, and the winches are done. So I'm not sure how much of this, how much of the model actually worked when it was built by the apprentices, but we've been able to simulate pretty much what the main objective of the model was, to show how the HMAS Success worked, and I think we've got it. So this is the main, this is called the High Line, and this is delivering the hoses for avgas and fuel, the ship's fuel, to another ship, another Navy ship at sea. So that's fully extended on board. When the ship was all ready, the line's been fired across, everything's secured, and then the hoses would be so these had special fittings that would go into the ship that was being refueled. They would be sensitive to any sort of extra force, so they would pop out. They'd snap in and they'd pop out if there was any sort of undue force. Also a feature was these would stabilise the High Line, and they would sort of make any sort of adjustment to high seas, so to basically keep the line taut, and they were hydraulic, I believe. So this is the low line, and this would be for transportation of goods and personnel, and it basically works like a flying fox. So the mechanism, the line would rise up this side, and the device would go back to the ship, the other ship, and then it would come down, and then it would flow back to HMAS Success. So, as you can see, it's still in the restoration workshop, so when it actually goes on display, then those lines will be extended depending on how much space there is in the display. But essentially, that's what we have working, and yeah, I think it's been pretty good. It's a good project. Obviously, these two are a little bit higher. Until we can get under and replace some of the bulbs, they'll go on their original stand, which is about that high.